speaker is Diana Robinson from Philadelphia, who wishes to share thoughts on racial equity. Ms. Robinson.
Thank you, Chairman Nordenberg. My name is Diana Robinson. I'm the Civic Engagement Director at Make the Road, Pennsylvania. We're a statewide organization that advocates and fights for the Latinx, Black, and working class communities in Allentown, Reading, and Northeast Philadelphia. Again, I want to thank you for having me here today. And we are proud partners of PA Voice, where we partner around these issues around redistricting. I think something that was brought up earlier that was really important was around inclusion and ensuring that it's great that there's transparency, that there are public hearings and people are able to share their opinions and their experiences. But when we give people the space but not the tools to actively participate, we're still disenfranchising them. So ensuring in future hearings that there is interpretation will be important because we missed the opportunity to hear from key members of our communities when we're not doing that. Diversity is inviting somebody to the party. Inclusion is asking them to dance, and then belonging is when we're dancing like no one else is watching. So I think it's important when thinking about these spaces that we not only invite people, but we make sure they have the tools to participate. This process, racial equity is very important in this process, and it's an opportunity for us to really ensure that people who have been disenfranchised for so long have a voice. Our organization played a key role in census collection, and they see this, our members see this as the next opportunity to really ensure that their voices are heard and that they are represented. In 2020, the first Latino representative from Reading was elected, Manny Guzman, in a predominantly Latino community. That just doesn't seem right. So how do we ensure that these things continue to happen, that our communities have representation and that they're counted? And fair and equitable maps mean people can feel heard within their communities. They have the opportunity to vote for candidates that represent their values and that can advocate for the issues that are important to their communities. Oftentimes what we hear from our community members, the 10,000 people who are members of Make the Road Pennsylvania throughout the 3 cities that we work in, is that they don't feel like our elected officials or our representatives understand the issues facing our communities. But having fair, equitable maps will ensure that people have a choice on who they're voting for and that choice is not made for them. So for us, a key issue is around ensuring that there's racial equity, both by including people of color in this process, including communities in this process, but also hearing from them and taking leadership from them as knowing what their communities are facing and how we can solve these problems. So again, I want to thank you for your time, and I want to thank you for inviting us here, and I urge you to consider in the future ensuring that there's interpretation so all members of our community can actively participate.
Thank you very much.